Welcome to Hot Copy to give us his post-fight assessment of the Pacquiao-Marquez bout. Veteran sports analyst Ronnie Nathanielsz. Good day to you, Ronnie.
Good day, Karen. Nice to be with you.
Now,
I love your dress.
Thank you. Did Manny Pacquiao really win that fight against Jose Manuel Marquez?
No. As far as I'm concerned, Marquez won the fight by at least 2 points.
All right.
1 or 2 points. Because he had the more accurate punches, the more telling punches. He was able to take all the punches that Pacquiao threw without even wincing once. He did not even flinch. So the Pacquiao power was non-existent because Marquez bulked up for this fight. He put on weight and a lot of muscle. Yeah. So he could take Pacquiao's punches. And you could see the face of Pacquiao. He looked, what's this?
Nagulat siya?
Nagulat na siya. Ano nangyari dito? You know.
Hindi ganun kalaki si Marquez noon?
No. Hindi kalaki. When he fought Mayweather, he was flabby, fat.
Marquez?
Yeah, Marquez. Ngayon, puro muscle. And that made a difference. And they thought that because he put on weight, he will be slow. Hindi. He was fast, actually. He was quite fast despite the weight, putting on the weight. No? So everything went against Manny Pacquiao in this fight.
Okay.
And sinabi nila, they said he had cramps. Now, this is the third fight that they claimed that he had cramps or he was cramping up. Ibig sabihin, there is something wrong with the training. What are they giving him that he cramps? Or what are they not giving him so that he will not cramp? So they have some explaining to do. The trainers, Freddie Roach, the strength and conditioning coach, Alex Ariza, more importantly, has to say something, has to explain why is this boy cramping up.
Okay. All right. Before we continue, Diane Castillejo is on the phone. Diane?
Hi, Karen, and hi, Ronnie.
Okay, Diane, I wanted to ask you, how is Manny Pacquiao? Does it seem like a regular win to him? I mean, you've been covering him every single fight.
Well, it's not really, I mean, it's really a regular win, you might, in the sense that it's not really the way he wanted to win. He wanted to, you know, hopefully with a knockout, a little bit more, you know, not with, you know, the crowd saying that he didn't win, some of the media saying that's not the way he wanted to win, but, you know, we just left him a few minutes ago. We did a live interview for Umagang Kay Ganda, actually, and right now he is a little bit tired because he slept about like 4 or 5 in the morning now, had the Thanksgiving Mass with all the Filipino group and his team at the Lion King State breakfast about noontime, and then he watched the whole replay of his fight, Ronnie, in his suite, and he was really staring at it because you know how Manny is. He loves to watch the way he looks after a fight. So right after that, we had our interview for UKG, and I said, "So, what did you think?" And he goes, "Well, I think I won." He had the more solid punches and the more telling blows. So he feels that he won the fight after, but he did admit that his timing was off, his balance was off, the cramps in his left leg. It's sort of in the front part of the, like in the shin area, on the left shin. First they said it was in the foot, but now it's like in the shin. As you've been saying, Ronnie, they have actually been doing some exercises in training to try and prevent the cramps, as it has been occurring the last 2 or 3 fights. But it's
all right. We'll get back to Diane later. Your reaction. Manny Pacquiao said after watching himself, I really won.
Yeah, he said he really won, but he also said that he had cramps.
Okay.
That his timing was off, his balance was off, his punching was off. Okay. You put those 3 together, how did you win?
Why do you think did he win?
Well, it's very difficult to judge a fight when you're on 3 sides of the ring.
Okay.
Okay. So they are looking at it from different angles. That's why one judge scored it, Robert Hoyle scored it a draw.
Okay.
2 other judges gave it to Pacquiao, but one judge gave it by the ridiculous margin of 4 points.
Too much?
Too much, far too much.
Okay.
If you called it a draw, maybe we could have lived with it.
Okay.
You know. But we love Pacquiao. We admire Pacquiao for all he has achieved and all he has done. But our obligation is to tell it like it is. If we saw that he lost, we have to say that he lost. We cannot let him cover, just because he's Manny Pacquiao and he's a demigod, we cannot cover up the shortcomings, the failures, or the transgressions. we have to call it like it is, Karen. And I honestly believe, Ed Tolentino believes, his first trainer, Rick Stehaley, who trained him when he won the first world title, said to me yesterday, no way Pacquiao won that fight. He said, I was at ringside for the second fight against Marquez. He lost that one too.
Marquez believed that. The second fight, Marquez believed he won that fight.
Now, here is somebody who really trained Pacquiao to win a world title saying that he lost the fight. Tony Aldeguer, for whom I have the greatest respect because he's been a boxing man all his life, he said, Pacquiao lost. Marquez won that fight. Bruce McTavish, he's a referee, he doesn't want to get into conflicts and say these things, but he admitted Pacquiao lost. No way he won the fight. So these are valued judgment from people who know their boxing. Okay. So it's not only us, Ed Tolentino and myself, who say that Pacquiao lost. Many others who did.
Okay. Now, what's very interesting is, Arlene, can we show that they're showing final punch statistics from CompuBox. I didn't know there was such a thing as CompuBox, where you actually measure total punches thrown, total punches connected, jabs thrown, jabs connected. Who makes this?
This is some private individual, a private company that does this. So if the judges made a mistake because they are human, this guy could also make a mistake because he's human. Okay. Now, pangalawa, this is not official. This is not recognized.
CompuBox.
CompuBox is not official. It's not recognized. Because if it is, then get rid of the judges. Let's let the computer decide who won the fight.
How does a computer measure?
Well, they press buttons.
Like if Pacquiao hits,
they press one. If it's power, they press another button. That's the way they, I believe, they calculate it. Now, Onyok Velasco lost a gold medal precisely because of a thing like this, because the judges press buttons to show which punch connected and which punch did not.